So today we got the Lying for Views epidemic by one Cloud9. Shout out to Cloud, bro. He's actually like, I could have swore I was subscribed to bro. Am I subscribed to him on another channel? I could have swore I was subscribed to bro. I've been watching his videos for a minute. I'm sorry, Cloud. I'm here now, bro. Hey, that brings me to my next point. Stop watching me for free. No, not free, but like stop. You've been coming back. I've been seeing you. It says return viewership, but you're not subscribed. It'd be nice if you hit that button. Pay it forward, bro. I did it for Cloud. You could do it for me. But if you guys want to see the reactions live, twitch.tv/Brando or whatever, and let's get into it.
The misinformation epidemic. Let me explain. See, for whatever reason, lying on the internet is just so popular. I mean, everybody's doing it, whether it's for engagement, for money, or to sell a course. People are lying everywhere. And some of it's even propaganda, but I want to keep my channel, so I'm not going to talk about that. But there is 4 to 5 reasons why this is a thing. And reason number 1 is because these news drama, quote unquote, outlets are spreading lies for engagement. And when I say news outlets, I'm talking about Twitter pages. With this new age of social media, it's really a shame that we use Twitter and TikTok for our main source of news, which in all reality has its pros and cons. I mean, for one, since these are independent news sources, we don't have to really worry about propaganda getting into the news. If the U.S. bombed Saudi Arabia and overall committed 5 to 15 war crimes, usually back in the day, the whole world would criticize and rally protest against the USA. By the way, I'm not talking about no actual incident. But American news would have a different take on the story. Instead of talking about the many war crimes the U.S. government committed, all they would say is the government bombed some evil, wrongdoing child predator terrorists, and even though sacrifices were made, the job was completed and the world was left a better place. Yeah, they bombed a school for disabled kids. I don't know how that could be terrorist, but the U.S. propaganda machine, aka CNN and Fox News, would always push those type of stories to make the U.S. government seem better. Plus, the U.S. government pays these news services. But with independent news media, we the American people can actually learn what our government is doing, which is why they actually wanted to ban TikTok, but nobody's talking about that. But at the same time, this opens up so many lanes for misinformation, it's not even funny. Because what often happens is that these independent...
Dead ass, bro. Like, I know it's not as serious, but NBA Centel, if you are in the sports community, NBA Centel, you've been Centelled once or twice. Bro. It's literally like a fake account that is also verified because you can pay for verification on Twitter. Thank you, Elon. But for the people, you can pay for verification on Twitter. So if you're not like literally looking, like, because there's an account named NBA Central that posts actual NBA news, and then there's Centel, which is just like, if you're just scrolling and you're looking at things at a first glance, you go, you get what I'm saying? You always gotta look. You always gotta double check, make sure it's the right account, bro. I'm telling you. I've been Centel once, never been Centelled again. I'll tell you that.
News sources tend to have a lot of biases in their posts. For example, DJ Academics. He is so biased.
Bro. Get off your knees, bro. I swear. Academics, pro Glazer. Pro Glazer. Like, dick eating Olympics, bro. Like, oh, bro. Yeah, nah, bro. He's a pro Glazer, bro. You be getting paid to glaze, but hey, man, do he be glazing, bro? Fuck.
To certain artists on the internet, it's not even funny. Like, go back and read some of those tweets during the Drake and Kendrick beef. I'm not gonna lie, he was literally calling Kendrick Lamar a terrorist. I guarantee if Academics was a girl, he'd let Drake hit. He might have actually just let him do it anyways. I'm not gonna lie, from what the allegations are saying. And of course, Academics is just a rap and hip-hop news source. But this same principle applies to a lot of different media forms. Like, for instance, TMZ has been known to just report on shit before having full information. They've caused a lot of defamation to a lot of people without doing the proper research. One of those people being Johnny Depp back in the day. Like, before he was proven innocent in his trial.
Yeah, this motherfucker caught a lot of flack. Which, like, and I'm not saying this is true in all cases. I'm just gonna make sure I get that out there. But for, like, bro, the whole fucking, damn ham no, I'm playing. But the whole, like, situation with, like, people going through, like, domestic abuse cases and we not waiting until shit actually comes out. Like, did we learn nothing from this man? y'all instantly start dogging this man just for him to be right and her ass to be the fucking abuser. We gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, the facts that we shouldn't, you know, handle bro with caution, but the thing is, you're innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. And then there's still people that still think this motherfucker did it, even though there was no proof of him doing it. Y'all gotta do better, bro. Or go outside. Y'all can go outside, get some vitamin D. I don't know, something.
With Amber Heard, TMZ was treating him like the devil. But as soon as he won that case, they acted like nothing ever happened and just sided with him. It's weak. Same thing happens with Drama Alert, Keemstar's news page. He's notorious for not doing his research on important topics and accusing people. Literally one of the reasons why he retired from YouTube. Here's where this is wicked, though. Recently, there's been a big trend on Twitter of just reporting rage bait, obviously fake misinformation about big-time content creators. Like, for instance, there's this account called KickChamp. Like, literally, all this account does is just talk shit about big black creators like Kai Cenat and I Show Speed. One of the first tweets I see on their account is talking about how Kai Cenat Streaming University is facing backlash after fans noticed that he's only accepted black streamers so far. How
many times do I have to say this? I'm gonna say this in every react that we talk about this, just so y'all can get it through your thick fucking skulls. His audience is predominantly black. The people he attracts are predominantly black. The people that he hangs out with are predominantly people of color. Of course, that the people that got into Streamer University are black and people of color and minorities and people of ethnicity. It only makes sense because that's the people that watch him. White people are primarily hating on him. Please lock the fuck in. Most of the white people that applied for Streamer University, y'all didn't like him. Y'all didn't like him until it was a chance for y'all to get y'all foot in the door, and that's the fucking problem there. But that's a more deep-rooted issue that we'll talk about in another video. But lock in.
Meanwhile, at the date of this recording, Kai hasn't even dropped a list of who got into Streamer University. So how can he only accept black creators? That doesn't even make sense. And of course, this account is a Kick clip channel, and Kick isn't known to have the best reputation on the internet, of course. But apparently, these Kick clip accounts are the ones who are spreading the most misinformation. The weird part about these is that they'll go to any link they can possible to try an engagement forum, but also put down other black streamers. And one of the weirdest situations they did this with was when a couple of months ago, they tried to call I'm Dante a predator. This account called Kick Clips Live posted a tweet saying that I'm Dante was facing allegations of being a predator that were completely false. And the crazy part about it is that Dante is literally one of the chillest creators on the app. So trying to accuse him of some weirdo shit like that and thinking you could pull it off is just fucking crazy. And they also tried to do this with a creator called Phantom. But recently there's been a trend or a rumor that Phantom got kicked from AMP because of some Snapchat posts that he was making, which the posts were very vague. The reason why people thought this is because these Twitter accounts and these TikTok pages were posting these Snapchat posts and then putting a whole different narrative behind it and taking these tweets very out of context.
Which is scary, bro. Once you get to a point like Phantom is and all the AMP members are and just big streamers as a whole, there's so many clips of you just saying things. There's so many clips of you saying things that people could just take that clip. It's kind of like AIing something now. But like now it's actually you. They take a clip completely out of context and then they just move it over here or move it over there and plug it into whatever narrative that they need it to be plugged into. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I mean, not kind of weird. It's very weird. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, nah. It's a little freaky.
In my opinion, this is something that needs to be stopped and needs to be mandated because all of AMP has recently come out saying that these rumors are false and it was just a weird rumor to start in the first place. But this whole action is just weird. Like, bro, stop spreading misinformation. If you're finna be a news source, do your research. Don't just post narratives. It's just weirdo behavior. And not all of these pages are bad, in my opinion. Like, there's an account called NBA Central and they post a lot of NBA.
What did I say, bro?
News, but it's just clearly fake troll shit. They've even gotten big news corporations like ESPN or even even just professional athletes. But with that, it's clearly just fake, it's funny. Nothing they've posted has actually impacted somebody's career in a negative way. But Twitter drama pages aren't the only people who do this. Regular content creators spread misinformation too, which is actually the second thing we're finna talk about. Content creators lying for clout. But content creators have been lying about their content for years. One of my favorite examples is a guy named Pretty Boy Fredo. He was an old 2K content creator who was very famous for his story times, his 2K gameplay, and then even his family content. But he was also a very notorious liar.
Yeah, that nigga was beefing with DDG. I forgot what they was beefing about, but them niggas was like actually like, I think they may have actually fought on some shit, bro. Yeah, them niggas was beefing. What the fuck?
Are fake. A lot of them gameplays were cheated or just fugazi. He even filmed fake Predator catches where he made himself look like a hero when in all reality, nothing was going on. It was a paid actor who was being the Predator. But he wasn't the only one making fake videos. I mean, there was a whole trend on YouTube years ago of fake gold digger pranks. I mean, a lot of these catch and cheater pranks are also fake, which is misinformation, of course, but in my opinion, it's just content. As long as you don't cross a certain type of line, I think everything is good.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
Some of them could come off and skit.
One of those people is somebody we probably all grew up watching. We always believed that he had the inside scoop on when GTA 6 was coming out. You already know what I'm going to talk about. Fernando. Man, oh man. He fooled so many of us little adolescent kids into thinking that he knew exactly what GTA 6 was.
I've never heard of this nigga. I've never heard of this nigga.
If you fly too close to the sun, you will get Magic Johnson. And that's exactly what happened to him. One day he posted one of these fake GTA 6 unboxing videos and he got banned from YouTube, which is leading us to topic number 3, the spread of allegations.
Wait, he got banned for a fake GTA unboxing video? I feel like what? I feel like people could have got what? I feel like he could have got banned for anything else in this world, bro. I don't know. That seems pretty light on the banning. Not gonna lie.
Darkest parts about the internet, in my opinion, is that people will accuse you before they get any information. A lot of times you're guilty before you can prove yourself innocent. We've seen a lot of examples of this in the past with Johnny Depp, Matt Ariza, including Shannon Sharpe. Now, if you don't know who Shannon Sharpe is, he's a retired football player who's now an analyst for ESPN. And he actually just signed.
We just did a video about Uncle Shay. I can't even call him Uncle Shay after the shit he was talking, bro. Fuck, man. Shannon Sharpe, bro. We gotta do better, my brother.
The contract to make over $100 million, analyzing and commentating about sports. But recently, a girl that Shannon used to mess with came out and allegedly said that he assaulted her. And at first, everybody believed it and bashed Shannon until they actually found out about the court situation. And quickly, people realized that this was fake news. Because in these documents, there was plenty of text that showed the type of relationship that these two people had.
Yeah, and it's not about what he did to the girl. It's about what he was letting that girl say to him. She said, and I quote, "I want you to put that baby gravy in me. I want your big black baby." And he said, "Black guy chokes up little white girl," or something like that. I love it. Freak. Jesus, man.
This girl consensually wanted Shannon's big black genetics in her. And as of right now, it looks like Shannon will actually win the lawsuit. But at the same time, this girl knew this. She knew that she had no way of winning an actual case with Shannon. So what she did is publicly ruin his reputation so that she can try to extort some money from him so that she would go silent. All because he just signed that big contract. And honestly, it worked because he got fired from ESPN over some misinformation. But this even happens on a minor scale. A lot of y'all may remember when Kicking with Kai was taking over the internet. Everywhere you went, you see her shaking ass and showing us until there was a rumor that came out that she was 16. And I don't really know where this rumor started or how it started, but it spread like wildfire because a lot of people were hating on her. Honestly, she was taking every single girl's man. And it even got to the point where people were calling.
She was shaking ass and making food, bro. She was taking every girl's man.
Grown men creeps for liking Kaya because she was allegedly 16. This girl's 23. That's how dangerous misinformation is on the internet. Sometimes it can get so serious that it even affects your health, which is thing number 4 that we're talking about. The health and the alpha male guru. If you're a young boy and you're watching this video, please don't treat these niggas like your father. All of these alpha males and crypto bros want to do is get money from your pockets. I don't care how many.
And too, bro, you think you're going to follow their course or whatever and you're going to get rich and you're going to get swole, bro? Half of these niggas are off roids. They're doing TRT. They're doing the most illegal shit to look like this. They're not doing. They're eating healthy and all that, bro. That's not gonna make you look like that, bro. Please. And then also, you're making young boys do it before they like even know what their physique's gonna look like, bro. Y'all don't like. Y'all not even growing into your physiques. Y'all not even growing into your physiques yet. Just chill out, bro. You'll get there.
How many times they tell you to go on semen retention? How many times they tell you to wake up at 6 a.m.? How many bowls of water they tell you to put your face into in the morning? They're telling you this so that you buy their courses. And this whole process isn't even necessarily misinformation, but they're just misleading you. The best way to succeed in life is to lock into what you want to do and just do it. And this exact thing is why people didn't like Andrew Tate. Because again, some of his advice was good advice. But the whole reason why he was telling you this good advice is so you buy his course. Then he will sprinkle in some toxic, crazy, clip farmy shit just so he can rage bait and get more views. The last thing I want to say, stop listening to people trying to give you advice when they haven't used their own advice. Like, you would never listen to a homeless man trying to tell you how to get money, right? So stop listening to these alpha males who are trying to teach you how to get a job, a house, and hoes. When in all reality, they're jobless, they're splitting rent with 5 different people in a 1-bedroom apartment, and also, they have no hoes. But in my opinion, one of the worst versions of these people are the health gurus, who try to tell you what you need to eat, what type of workouts you need to do, and what type of diets you need to have to achieve a body like theirs. When in all reality, they're either starving themselves or they got plastic surgery. And these type of people prey more onto the women than the men. But at the same time, I hate to break it to you, but there's no realistic way you can look like Lotto without doing some crazy plastic surgery. You gotta always remember, these people are trying to make money off. If they give you everything you need in one video, how would they make more money? You would just watch that video, leave, and then never come back. They want to sell you a little bit of the truth, fixed in with a bunch of just waiting, lie, and keep on coming back to get more of the truth. If you want health advice, look it up or go to a doctor. But if you take one thing from this video, I'm telling you right now, you don't gotta be perfect to get what you want in life. Kanye was a addict, Michael Jordan was a gambling addict, and Elon Musk had way too many kids. But none of their addictions stopped them from getting what they wanted in life. So don't let it stop you, because we're all not perfect. But you don't necessarily have to be perfect to succeed in life. So don't let these people, these alpha males, these health gurus try to lie to you and tell you you have to be. Our flaws is what makes us better. Don't focus on your flaws. Focus on the good things you do in life. And that is One Cloud 9's true key to life. But if you want to know more about that, then go subscribe to my course. That's only $59.99 a month. But besides that, tap into my Twitch, tap into my live channel, tap into my IG, and that chat.
Go fuck with them. Go fuck with them. Maybe I'm subscribed to the Cloud. I don't know, bro. I really thought I was. But W video from Cloud, bro. For the people over in YouTube, fortunately our time has come to an end. I appreciate you watching this video with me. Like, subscribe, twitch.tv/Brando or whatever if you want to see the reactions in real time. And I'll see you guys next time.
I heard you wanna take a shot, yeah, let's get it in. Took a sip of Henny, so I had to bring out F&N. You told me they really wasn't fucking with a Rassy, so I just had to bring out the fault, nigga Pachi.